We're back with more on the WHHI News. Joining me now, Station Manager Jessa Jeremiah with Arts, Entertainment, and Events. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well. Happy New Year.
Same to you. You've got some good things for us to do this upcoming weekend and beyond.
I do. In fact, I thought we'd make a theme of the day today, Allie, which is just some New Year's resolution ideas. And people have a wide variety of ways that they make resolutions, but I thought we'd use the opportunity to talk about some maybe fun things to do this weekend that may also satisfy some resolutions. So this is a big one if it's on your list, which is to run a marathon or a half marathon.
That's a big goal, but if you want to get fit and you have been running, maybe you'd go for it.
Yeah, maybe this is the next step. Now, this is going to be quite the scenic view because this is happening on Daufuskie Island this weekend. So Saturday the 13th at 8 a.m.
Ooh, bright and early.
You don't want to plan ahead, get over to Daufuskie in time, right? But what's really interesting about this race is that there are some big things happening. People come from all over the place to do this run. I didn't know this, but this is actually a top 30 world race.
How cool is that?
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
So this is actually a qualifier for some of the bigger ones like the Boston and the New York Marathon. So there's some high-end stakes, including high-end swag. You get medal engraving, and then there's some fun things like lunch and entertainment.
Oh, that sounds great.
So, the Daufuskie Island Marathon.
Very good.
Yeah.
Onward.
Now this one's more my speed, which is a nature hike.
Oh, yeah, but that's good exercise if you want to be fit or be healthy.
Absolutely. And this one's for the whole family. You can bring the kids if you like. Happening at Port Royal Sound. This is put on by the foundation, and you're going to meet at the Maritime Center on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. and just enjoy a nice morning hike. So there's about 1.5 miles that you're going to go
doable. Through
salt marsh and maritime forest. You're going to want to bring your own binoculars so that you can get all the
especially if you're a
scenery.
birder like me.
Absolutely.
Yes, very nice.
So yes, that one's happening on Saturday as well.
And I like the later start for some people that like to sleep in on the weekend.
Yes, sleep in a
10:30
little.
is good.
That's right. All right, next thing is a paddle meetup. So for folks who really like to do the paddle boarding, which I know a lot of people do that
Big
here.
stuff now, yeah.
I have not done this yet. I'm embarrassed to say. Maybe this will be the weekend. Saturday at 9 a.m. Lots happening on Saturday. So if this is on your New Year's resolution list to try this, like it is mine, you can bring your own board if you've been doing this. Or you can rent a board. This is happening on May River. You're going to meet at the Bluffton Oyster Factory dock. And basically just meet up. It's self-paced, it's self-timed, but you have a group to go paddle with.
That's a great one too. You've got some goodies this week, don't you?
Some good ones,
yeah.
yes.
Like you always do, but anyway.
Now, I have a love of reading personally. I read a lot. And for those of you out there who want to read more, or maybe just pick up reading at all, this is a great, or just learn more about authors even. I love this event. Pat Conroy Literary Center is hosting this event on Friday evening, 5 p.m. You actually can go meet this novelist. His name is Jonathan Scott Barrett. He's the author of Shipwatch, a really cool book about all kinds of relationships happening in the Lowcountry. You can go. It's a public event outside.
It's always neat to meet the person behind the book, I think.
Absolutely. And Pat Conroy Literary Center is just cool. That's in Beaufort.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Quickly, we have a couple more left. I'm going to try and get through. One of the things that I know from moving here is that those of you who have a green thumb may have learned that when you moved here, it's very different from back home.
No kidding. Yep.
Now, I've heard many people talk about this. The Bluffton Branch Library is actually hosting a Gardening in the Lowcountry event on Saturday at 11 to address just that, how different it is in the Lowcountry, and teach people how to actually grow gardens.
And what'll work, what won't.
Exactly.
When to fertilize, when to trim, when to do all that stuff.
And it's so different here. So a great way to learn.
Excellent.
And then I'm just going to briefly throw in, if this is on your New Year's checklist, you can learn to make Sweetgrass baskets this weekend, Saturday at 10:30 at the Coastal Discovery Museum.
Very cool.
So how fun would that be?
Great ideas as always. Jessa Jeremiah, thanks so much.
Thanks, Allie.
And we want to thank you for watching this edition of the WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair. We'll see you the next time.